Hello, in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to solve one-step equations. The goal of these equations, in other words, to solve the variable, is you need to get the variable or the letter by itself. Remember PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, which is also known as order of operations. In order to solve equations, we're going to work backwards. Let's take our first example. We have n plus 6 equals negative 5. Now if you see we have plus 6 with our variable n, we want to get n by itself. In order to get n by itself, we need to undo the addition, which most of you know as subtraction. If we subtract 6 from the left side of the equal sign, we also need to subtract 6 from the right side of the equal sign. Our n we don't use, so we bring him down. Positive 6 and negative 6 cancel out to be 0. They're opposites. And negative 5 minus 6 is negative 11. We've solved that equation. Moving on to the next type, we have p minus 8 equals 13. In order to get the p by itself, which is our variable, we have minus 8 attached to it, so we need to get rid of the negative 8 by adding 8. If we were to add 8 to the left side of the equal sign, we also need to add 8 to the right side of the equal sign. P comes down, we don't use him. Negative 8 and positive 8 are opposites, so they cancel out. 13 plus 8 is 21. We've solved for our variable p equals 21. Here we have negative 5n equals 50. When you have a number attached to a letter, where they're next to each other, that means we're using the operation of multiplication. In order to undo multiplication, we need to divide. Keep in mind we have a negative 5 with the n, which means we have to divide by negative 5 on both the left and the right side of the equal signs. When you're dividing or multiplying, the way you cancel it out is that when you divide them, they turn into 1. So n equals 50 divided by negative 5, or negative 10. We've solved that equation by dividing, which is the opposite of multiplication. Here we have n over 6 equals negative 2. Most people don't think of it this way, but a fraction is actually division. The opposite of division is multiplication. Our n is attached to the 6. We have to multiply by 6. The way that I usually show this is putting parentheses around both numbers here. If we multiply by 6 here, what that does is cancel out these 6's. We multiply by 6 on the right-hand side. The only thing left on the left is the n equals negative 2 times 6 is negative 12. The way we undo division is by multiplication.